Hi. Oh man. How are you guys? I don't think anybody's on yet. So we'll give it a few minutes and be kind of goofy for a little bit. Let's see. Something I need to do is get into the live chat. Probably can already hear that my Kevin neighbor's dog, he intentionally put his dog out so he can hear everything and bark. So, joy. Joy, joy, joy already. Let's see. Let's see, we got commercial. I don't know if anybody's in yet. I don't think anybody's on yet. So, how is everyone? I'm just go ahead and get kicked off. Be kind of goofy and gooberish tonight. Um, yep, we're live, guys. We are absolutely live and going. I'm just kind of chilling, being a little goofy this afternoon. Actually, I don't even think it's the afternoon more. I guess I should say night. I am being goofy tonight. Um, we'll give it a little bit of time for people to kind of start pouring into the chat and get ready to start talking. I don't know why, but that light is super duper duper bright. So we'll get. Okay, there we go. See if that works a little bit. Alright, I don't know. How are you guys doing this afternoon? I don't know how long I can keep these glasses on because I can't see jack through them. So we're just gonna. I'll keep them on for a little bit longer just to wait for everybody to get into the chat and ask you guys how you're doing, so forth and so on. Okay. Honestly, I don't think I can keep these things on. I really don't. I really don't think I can keep them on. Which is sad because everybody is kind of lollygagging into the live stream tonight. So we'll just put them up there, and I guess if people start pouring into the live stream, we'll start. How are you doing, Daniel? I can now see that the glasses are off, so I can say hi to you. Jack who? Did I miss something? I missed something, didn't I? Here in a minute, I'm going to tweak this out, guys. Hey, Outrum, how are you? You're never late. Late is when, to me, I think late is just if you don't show up at all. Hey, Boggs, how are you doing? You guys missed it. I was really being goofy a minute ago, Phil. I'll put them back on for just a second for you guys. Thought we could kick off this live stream and be as goofy as possible. Last night we tried to be creepy, scary. Tonight we shall be goofy. Unfortunately, though, I can't see Jack through these glasses, so... Oh, what'd you tweet? I'm gonna have to go look and see what you tweeted. I just realized that after I said I can't see Jack for the second time, I realized, Daniel, that's what you were talking about. I'm a little slow tonight. I'm not gonna lie. I had another long day at work. Half the girls called in sick, so we had a lot of work today. Oh, how did you guys do? Did you guys, anybody work today? Anybody, how was your day? Oh, I'm also shedding. Apparently, weather change is causing me to just shed profusely. Probably by our next live stream, I will be completely bald. I think that would be a good Halloween look. And by now, I imagine you can hear it in the background. My neighbor's dog. He put his dog out into his little sunroom. So the dog, because I was out here, so Kevin's already starting. That's a good one, Boggs. She's dancing with a giant package of hot dogs. Live. If we end up with like 20 extra viewers, I know why now. They're expecting a hot dog dance. That, I'm gonna be honest with you, Boggs, that is a lot of work. A lot of people don't understand trying to figure out your channel, stuff to put on your channel, working with your channel, trying to find a signature intro and outro, because if your intro and outro is too long, people get mad. If it's too short, they're like, it's boring. I mean, by the way, Evil, hey, how are you doing tonight? I guess every time somebody new pops in, I might put them on for a second. But that's probably about as long as I'll do it. And I have tea tonight in my Halloween muggy. Probably should be drinking coffee. Hey, boss. Thank you. I'm glad you get it. Tonight, guys, we'll goof off for a little bit and then we'll get into the live stream. We have a kind of a surprise off. You know, you don't know what I'm really going to do with the live stream tonight. I'm not going to do live narrations tonight. I'll probably do it tomorrow night because it's Friday. And I just don't feel like live narrations tonight. But I've come prepared with my tea and Reese's little pumpkins. I love these things. I think I'm addicted. I need to go buy 12 more bags so it will hold me in between now and Christmas time. Then I'll have the little Christmassy ones. Why I'm shaking this like I am, I have no idea. It's fun. Let's see. Hold on a second. Daniel said, I don't usually work until Tuesday or Thursday. Oh, you're lucky. I work 6 days a week now. Oh, it's a spider. It's a daddy long leg. I don't think those are dangerous, so we're good. It started creeping up and it's like attacking my sweet tea. No, shoe. No, Mr. Legs. No. Here, I'm gonna pick you up. You, that way. No, don't come to me, you little weirdo. Oh my gosh, it's Lou! Where did it go? I know I said they weren't harmful, but don't want to be attacked by it either. Reese's are amazing. I love Reese's. I think chocolate and peanut butter and chocolate and mint are my two favorite things. Not together. I don't want chocolate, peanut butter, mint. I don't know if that would go together. I know they don't harm humans, but just the way he was like twitching at my tea like it was going to attack. I was like, just go away, Mr. Legs. Go away. Anybody else getting affected by the hurricane coming up? I was just informed that I need to try that. That sounds good. Dark chocolate oatmeal. I like oatmeal. A lot of people don't. I've been teased all my life for preferring oatmeal, like oatmeal cookies to chocolate chip. I like chocolate chip. I just like just some wind and rain, not much. Well, we were supposed to have a high school football game Friday, but I didn't know that we were going to have storms. So they moved it to tonight, so I missed it. And I just didn't realize it was that bad coming. I would be honest with you, living in northern Alabama, I would not have thunk that a hurricane would have bother us so bad, but poor Louisiana always seems to get it the worst. Every time something comes up our way, Louisiana just gets hit and hit hard. I feel pretty bad. Oh, is it? Well, thank you. Thank you for stopping by. That's awesome. I have to give a heart. I can't hit a heart button, but I can give you one. Well, you're lucky too, Dan. Okay, Mr. Danny Long Legs, how do you keep coming back? Yeah, there we go. Now he's going away. Just blow on him. He'll run away. I really didn't think that Alabama would get hit, but we are. Sorry, I'm chewing. I didn't want to like start talking, but I had to have some chocolate. After a day of work, I'm like, I need me some chocolate. And for some reason, my hair is getting on my nerves now. I should have just put it up, but I never think about that until after we started. And then it's almost kind of too late. It's like you're stuck with your hair down. I'm not looking forward to the rain. I'm actually kind of sick of the rain. Oh, you're making Chinese food? What kind of Chinese food are you making? I do believe, with my first real paycheck in a long time, I'm gonna go down and buy me some Chinese food. I found this place over close to where I live that just sounds amazing. So I think that's what I'm gonna be hitting there soon. I did say chocolate. I love chocolate. I love me some chocolate. Sweet. Everybody always says sweet and sour chicken. Nobody ever says sweet and sour pork. I hope to goodness not, Boggs. If it's really made from real Chinese people, I'm gonna feel I'm gonna feel really weird eating a Chinese person. Oh my gosh. Hey. How are you doing? I just seen you not too long ago. Um let's see. It's all about authenticity. I do know that sometimes Chinese food has animals in them, but just not the kind you think. Boggs, no. Oh my gosh, y'all. But I'm serious. Every time I ask somebody, like, what Chinese food are you eating? They're like, oh, I'm eating sweet and sour chicken. And I'm like, nobody ever says sweet and sour pork. I love sweet and sour pork. I have heard that. I really hope I'm hoping like the local Chinese restaurant won't do that to me. I hope. Because maybe it's not sweet and sour chicken or pork. Maybe it's sweet and sour bark bark meow. Mm. Daniel, I think what you're talking about is, was it Lao Mein or Lo Mein? You never tried sweet and sour pork? It makes me sad. You can't buy it at Walmart. Like if you go into the store and you're like, oh, I'm gonna buy me some sweet and sour pork, you're not gonna find it. It's always sweet and sour chicken. And then I looked up the recipe to make it from scratch. And then I tried to make it from scratch and my kids were screaming at me, it's taking too long. So I give up. I'm just gonna have to buy it because it takes too long. All right, how long have we been going? 10 minutes? 12 minutes? 13? I can't see. I'm blind. The light's like I actually miss the buffet. We used to have a great one. Thank you. We used to have a great Chinese restaurant. In the town closest and kind of farther away. And both of them closed. And they had a buffet. And I actually would go there for lunch. Okay, one more time. For everybody that's joined the chat. And I'm done with those. So if you didn't join in the first 13 minutes, you have just missed it. I'm sorry. That's how it's going to go tonight. Because I'm not going to wear them things all night. I can't see nothing. So this is going to be me in the chat. Because you literally have like a circle that big to see through. I don't know if you can see it or not. See that little bitty circle in the middle of the eyeball? Yeah. I can't see nothing. So, okay guys, what I'm going to do tonight, I feel kind of bad. I wanted to upload a video Wednesday, Thursday, and then a live stream on Friday. But, due to the new work schedule, I legitly have no time. So, I was running it by somebody. I was chatting with them and I run it by them on what if I just do a live stream. And kind of, we both came to the conclusion that it wouldn't hurt anything to just go ahead and do a live stream. And I thought probably this week and next week that might be what we will be doing, is live streaming, because I can't get anything up, but I also just don't want to upload anything because I don't like that anymore. So this week and next week, I think we're going to do a little bit more, Boggs, bringing that up, I would do that. But the bad thing is I had to sign a paper when I started working that I was not to vlog, blog, or videotape anything while I was at work. Don't get in trouble, because then it'll be my fault, okay? Don't. And eat good. I heard your mom's making something really good, so I think you're eating Chinese food tonight too. So eat good. Eat for me too, okay? But I actually had to sign a paper saying that I wouldn't vlog, blog, or social media any of my work. I would not videotape anything, and I would not upload it to the internet. And as soon as I read that, I was like, dang it. That's not what I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear that I could do whatever I wanted, because I really wanted to upload things. And yeah, I can have my phone with me to check the time and such, but I'm not allowed to like videotape and record. And because I really was thinking about, if I got ahead in work, I would go into a room and like shoot like a horror scene or something. And I can't now. If I get caught shooting anything, or if they find out about my channel, sorry, I think there's a spider in my hair. I've seen something falling out of the ceiling, and now I gotta scratch it to make sure that I'm not gonna get like bit, because I feel like I got a bug crawling in my hair. Anyway, we're gonna go on. So I can't do that. But I legitly had some horror stories I could probably wrote about today, for one of my next. Somebody keeps messaging me. Don't say that. I'll be slapping the back of my head. Oh, behave. Hey, Leon, you missed it. I'll do it for just you, okay? Because we did this when the live stream first started. Hey, how are you? And that's all we're gonna do. That's my that's it for a second. Okay, guys. What I really want to do with the live stream tonight, now that everybody's starting to come in, and I don't think I've heard of Pat Benacar. That's a weird name. I agree. Oh, I do have to show you guys real quick, all Halloweeny. I grew one pumpkin this year. I don't know how in the flitters we grew it. I just noticed a vine growing out from under the porch. I guess when we carved last year's pumpkin, it fell through the crack and grew. Shoot, I mean, there's a big old ton of vines coming out of the porch, and only one little pumpkin. But it's my little pumpkin. This is the Lillie pumpkin. I love my pumpkin. I'm really proud of it. It's my first little pumpkin that I grew. I didn't go to the store and buy it. I didn't go to the pumpkin patch. I grew my own little pumpkin. It's been dropped about 100 times because my kids are so fascinated with this that grew underneath the porch. But I love my pumpkin, so I had to introduce you to the Lillie pumpkin. Say hello to the Lillie. She is the pumpkin. Hopefully, oh man, it's cracked. Somebody cracked the pumpkin. It's gonna rot now. Not my pumpkin. I have to find out who cracked my pumpkin. Let's see. All right. She's a musician apparently. A lumpkin. Oh, there we go. Add Lillie and pumpkin. Hello, Daniel. How are you? I'll do it for you too. Hey, how are you? tonight, guys, I wanted to do a review on this channel, but I did not have the time to upload a video because of work. And I didn't want to just not upload anything. So, we're going to do a live, yeah, I may have to make pie. It's fixing to turn into a Lillie pie. That did not sound the way I wanted it to. Oh, God help me. It will be turned into a pumpkin pie. Okay. Free bird! But I want to do and this might be something I'll have to do when I can't get a video. I'll just live stream. So I hope you guys like live streams. I actually like it. I'm getting better with every live stream. I'm less nervous. So that's a plus. Used to, I mean, if you could see me, I'd be like shaking before the live stream would start. Because I don't know what to expect with a live stream. I never know if somebody's going to come like sliding into the live stream, screaming and yelling at me, or I'm going to be boring and people are going to hate me. I worry a lot, okay? I'm an overthinker and I'm an over-worrier. Let's see. But what I want to do tonight is a review. And I think I've said that like 100 times now, so I'm just going to stick with this. I don't care what you guys say. Evil, I was about to get to the point of this live stream. Hurry up. I can't keep waiting for you. And I'm just kidding, so don't get upset. I'm just kidding. I'm going to be honest with you, Boggs. When I first started my channel, that was my mentality. I was not going to live stream. I did not feel that I was interesting enough. I didn't feel I was social enough. And so I would always go on everybody else's live streams. And then my channel has broke me out of a lot of my comfort zones. When I first started my channel, I was not comfortable with my voice. Broke through that. Then I wasn't comfortable with being in front of the camera, and I broke through that. So my next two things is to act in front of the camera. I mean, like legitly act, and to sing in front of the camera. I think when we break those two barriers, I think my self-confidence will be okay for the rest of my life. But anyway, live streaming is not for everyone. I think I just like live streaming because like you can turn on the live stream, you can get going, and while you guys are talking, I can just address what we're talking and have at least a conversation. So that's why I like live streaming. And also, I think it comes in handy because YouTube has like the algorithm. If you don't upload right, keep a steady schedule, they get really agitated. And your views, like for example, if I skip a week or two and not upload anything, my views will go from high to very low. Like the last two videos I think I did have low ratings on them because I skipped a week or two. So yes, I do. I agree, Daniel. YouTube messes with everyone, and it's very unfair. I think TikTok and YouTube need to quit it. I mean, if you're good at what you do, I don't think they should mess with you. My views and my subscriber count is all over the place. I can't, yes, thank you, Leon. That is an excellent point. With TikTok and with YouTube, sharing, commenting, liking, subscribing, all of that helps the algorithm. I don't know what, I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm sorry that I'm wiggling all over the place. I pick like the most uncomfortable chair to try to, no, I'm not trying to pass gas. I can't get comfortable is what it is. I literally hurt. I've been on my feet all day, so I'm trying to find somewhere to just... I don't have a Facebook either. I somehow accidentally deleted my Facebook account. So I don't know what I was thinking about with that one. So let's see. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Facebook, I don't know. Facebook and Twitter just I don't think they're for me. I'm not good at it. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I promise I'm gonna get comfortable at some point and quit wiggling all over the place. Yes, it is good. Interaction with somebody's channel is good. So like I noticed like the last two videos there's really no comments on them. At this point I'm willing for somebody to just sit there and have a conversation through the comments so the algorithm will pick it up and go, "Oh, okay, okay, okay. She's doing okay." All right. I don't know if Evil got back to the chat or if he's just listening, but I really need to kick this off because we've already been going 30 minutes, I believe, into this stream. And okay, 25 minutes. We're 25 minutes in. Okay, good. You're back. All right. Oh wow. I didn't know that, Boggs. I don't know. You have Facebook that tells you what you can and cannot do, but then lets some things go through, and then I don't know. I'm not going to get into the politics of it. I'm just going to stay out of it. But anyway, tonight what I want to do with this live stream is talk about a review. And I hope that's okay with you guys, because we probably, the quicker I get into the review, the quicker we can get back to other things. This is going to sound crazy, because I know I'm a horror channel, and this is not horror related in any way, shape, or form. I'm going to do a music review. Because, like I said, I'm trying to branch out, because I have a lot of interests, and I just don't want my channel to be necessarily horror or music. But I mean, my goal at some point is to branch out and have horror and movies on the channel. It's just a slow process where it's kind of like a slow burn. We're trying to get into it. So the review I kind of wanted to do, and I hope everybody is okay with it, because I don't want everybody to be like, "Oh great, thanks Lily, this is boring time now." But Joji is one of my probably favorite one of my favorite musicians, and it's Joji. Joji has, like, I think I've mentioned in a couple other live streams and chats. Joji released a new CD called Nectar, and I have been wanting to review it since it came out. It came out September 25th, I think. I think is when it came out. It's September 25th. And it was released at midnight. Got my link to it at about 10 p.m. and stayed up majority of the night. And of course, that wasn't the smartest thing, because I dragged the next day. But I'll freely admit, when the CD first dropped, I did not know. Ooh, an ad played. Yay! That makes me feel good. YouTube is liking me for something right now. But when the CD dropped, I felt mixed about it. Now, I don't know if everybody in the chat or watching the video, I started talking about Joji and I've lost like 2 viewers. I probably should have just left the live stream the way it was. I have a funny feeling this 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 live review may have not been a good idea. I probably should have just stuck to a live stream and just. Anyway, what do you guys think? Should I review music tonight, or do you guys just want a live stream and maybe I can get up a regular review next week in just video form? I'm gonna wait for you guys to mention. Oh wait, hold on, Boggs. Wait a minute. Are you talking about Stalker? I know it's Russian, if not mistaken, and it's an older film. Are you talking about that Stalker? Because if you are, Oh, hold on a second. Okay, so you guys just want me to stream tonight and do the review next week in like a video form? Boggs, you are literally my hero right now. Very few people ever talk about Stalker. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was introduced to it in a way that I don't want to admit that I was induced to it, but it is quite far one of my favorites ever. It is, to me, perfection. Perfection. I mean, I don't want to get into it because now I really, really would love to review it. And maybe I will do that. Maybe I will sit down and review it. I need to watch it because there's so much to that film. You wouldn't think there is, but there's so much to that film. And when you sit down and start watching, it is the 1979 one, yes. It's Tarkovsky's Stalker. I believe, in my opinion, Tarkovsky is one of the best directors. I actually was watching a review 2 weeks ago where they were talking about the difference between Tarkovsky and Kubrick. And they were talking about their imagery and stuff like that. And I didn't know that. I don't know if it's on Hulu. I think it was on Hulu with the Criterion Collection. I don't think it is anymore. So I can believe that. I really can. I feel kind of bad because I know about Stalker, but I don't know as much as you do. So I feel kind of at a loss here. You are totally in the frame.
Sorry.
Aren't you supposed to be in bed?
I'm just coming out here to see you. Wait a minute.
Does Nani know that you're out of bed? Snooze mode?
Yeah, she's snoozing.
Is she asleep already? Or watching TV?
She's on her phone.
Alright. Why don't you go get in bed, because if you get caught, you're in trouble. Okay, go on. Go in bed. Anyway, sorry guys. Oh wow, you watched it when it was on VHS. See, I was just everybody's telling you hi.
Oh,
they're
hi
saying,
guys.
Evil is saying hi, little Lillie. Daniel said hello, little one. Leon says a person. Hi. So everybody's saying hi to you.
Oh, hi everybody.
You need to go to bed before I get in trouble for you being in the frames. No, it's past bedtime. Go get in bed. Nobody's saying anything else. They said hi to you. And they also, somebody just, Boggs said, hello, hand.
Hello again.
I think they can see you. I'm not sure.
What'd they say?
Evil is saying, okay, now go to bed. You got school. He's totally right. Daniel says, small person. Go. Okay, now go. Go. You got into the frame. Go on. Before I get in trouble for you. Go. Before I get in trouble for you being into it.
What'd they say?
They said if your mother told you to go to bed, you need to go to bed. See, they're backing me on this. Go get in bed. Shut the door.
Okay, good night.
Alright, go shut the door, okay? I guess what we'll do, guys, is we'll skip the review. Maybe we'll do movie reviews. You guys pick a movie, and we'll see if we've all seen it. Shut the door. Lisa, shut the door. Echo. You're sweet. She does. Everybody tells me that she looks a lot like me, and she has a lot of my personality. Bless her bones. Okay, So I tell you what, let's not do a Joji music review. Let's pick Kevin's out, so he'll get to hear our movie reviews. Let's start off and whatever we review tonight is totally can be something that can be reviewed in full depth later. But let's do it that way. Yes, go ahead and toss it up. Evil, I don't know if you're still in the chat. Um, yeah, go ahead and toss up. You should be able to. I don't think I have it to where you can't drop a link on here. Evil, if he drops the link and it says he can't, let me know because I don't know if I'm gonna see it or not. And I don't want it to get like you know, whatever. I don't know what I was thinking. My brain just went. But like Stalker, um, Kevin, go home. You're drunk, and your dog is too. It's driving me nuts. It's over there. But like with Stalker, I was introduced to Stalker in a weird way by a person that I wouldn't even think has uh, uh, the personality for a film like that. But I was introduced to it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I am not necessarily one to watch subtitles, black and whites, older films. I'll go ahead and tell myself on that. Um, but I sat down and went to watch this. I'm gonna be honest with you. The first time I watched it, I was really, really, really tired, and I fell asleep. And I'm gonna have to click that too. Hold on a second. I'm gonna click that one too. And click it and open it up in a new tab. Troll Hunter. I do not think I've seen that one. So now I'm really at a disadvantage. Let me see. Stalker, IMDb. Thank you. I would definitely click it. What scene is that one? Because I can't play it, it'll start playing and I might get flagged for it. I'm gonna go ahead and say this, guys. And my favorite scene in Stalker. It is in a different language, but it has subtitles. I mean, you can read them. It's not like you just have to figure out Russian. But my favorite scene in Stalker is the point. I'm trying to remember. I'm not good with the names of the characters because you have, but I believe it's the professor. He sits down and they're so close to getting to their goal of their like what they're doing in the movie, and he sits down and he looks right at the camera and he has this long dialogue, and that was some of the best acting I have ever seen. My goal is to one day be so good that I could have a scene like that in a movie and just nail it. Because, I mean, it sent shivers down my spine listening to him say these lines. That's not my only... I mean, that's just the one that really stands out in the entire film. Another one is where the... I, for life, me can't remember now. Yes, yeah, each scene was like a mini movie. And it was amazing, like when the opening credits and you're coming in, then when they're going into the zone and they're showing all this the imagery and like they're showing like the water and what's in the water. I mean, just everything shot. I mean, there's one scene I believe is it the professor? Again, he might be one of my favorites, I guess, in the movie. He is going. He's gonna leave the group and go off by himself, and he starts going off, and you feel like this feeling, like, I mean, you feel like you're there, and you feel like the dread and the horror and the scary, and you don't see anything, but all of a sudden he gets so scared that he literally tells himself to go. It is one of those films that I don't know how to put into words. I mean, I would straight up tell you need to watch it if you haven't. I have mine. I bought mine on Amazon. Amazon's my go-to place. That's where I always go for everything. And I still have VHS movies. I do. I'm not gonna lie, I still have them. Uh, my VHS player is breaking, and I'm pretty sure once it breaks, it's probably it. I probably ain't gonna get to play them anymore. But I still have VHS movies. I have like boxes of them still. So just yeah, the simply not knowing. For it being a 1979 film, it's also Russian. I sat down with somebody. I would like to. The person I sat down and did this with, I wish I hadn't done it with, but I would love to sit down with another person and narrate Stalker. For my mom don't like subtitles, but she wanted to watch the film. So me and another person, Voldemort, sat down and we narrated it for my mom. And she said we brought, brought with our words, we brought the emotion like that the person was acting. So I mean that made me feel good. My mom was like, "Y'all are amazing." So I think she meant me more than him, but anyway, we won't get into that. I will agree. I think Stalker is well, I can agree. I think Stalker was the foreign film that set my mind open. That I need to have more of an open mind for foreign films. The first film that got me into relaxing to read subtitles in foreign films was Seven Samurai. Um, I'm usually, like I said, I am not into subtitles, but Seven Samurai introduced me to did her in a show, Evil. Uh, introduced me to reading subtitles. Um, yes, back when I was a kid, Blockbuster and dial-up internet was totally a thing. I remember that's the first time I had internet was oh um it's getting kind of cooler out, so I'm sticking my little cold hands in my pocket. Um, but like I said, yeah, Seven Samurai. I forgot the guy that directed Seven Samurai. Oh my goodness, blasphemy! I forgot. He did Yojimbo, Seven Samurai, The Hidden Fortress, and my brain just literally went. Lake Placid. I have seen that one time, but I don't. I don't remember it like I should. Kurosawa. Thank you. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I was just, I could not remember. Uh, Kurosawa is awesome. Again, him and Tarkovsky are two of my favorite directors. Yes, Giant Crocodile. The movie wasn't, from what I can remember, wasn't that bad. But I not to rag on my mom, because she'll probably watch this review later and go at me. Um, you guys are so awesome. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Very few people in my life, if I was to say, oh, who was the guy that did Seven Samurai, they would be like, I don't even know what the heck Seven Samurai is. And both of you, Boggs and Evil, you were like, Kurosawa. So, Kurosawa is an awesome director. So is Tarkovsky. But Kurosawa got me into having an open mind that subtitles can be great. I can still remember the feeling I felt watching Seven Samurai. And then I watched Hidden Fortress. I think I watched Yojimbo. Trying to think. Yes, Daniel. Everybody's Boggs is talking. Daniel, Evil. I'm not sure. I can see everybody's comments, so I don't know. Try leaving the stream and coming back. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know. I mean, it's supposed to be kind of a taboo to say that. But I love, I love Japanese films. I watched one the other day. It was a horror film, and my brain specied, and I forgot what it was. I think I even. Pooh, I cannot remember it now. The only other person that knows about it is Voldemort, and I ain't gonna message him. Oh man, it's a Japanese film. Evil, do you remember I thought I mentioned it. I watched it. Me and my daughter went to watch it together, and she said it scared her, which was shocking. I don't know. I don't honestly know. No, it wasn't like a mainstream. It wasn't like Ju-on or The Ring. It was, man. And now the only other person I can message to ask who it was, I ain't gonna message if my life depended on it. Man, that makes me mad. It was really good, but I cannot think of the name. Let me see if it was a movie I bought. My stuff. Purchases. And I don't think it was one of the ones I purchased. Poodle Scoodle. Following. If I don't know. Watch list. Maybe it's in the watch list. I can tell Voldemort's been in my watch list. There's crap in here I'd never watch. I was hoping maybe it was saved in the watch list. Is that it? I don't think that's it. No. Oh man, I wish I could find it because I really would love to recommend you guys to watch it. But I am not seeing it. So just give me a minute. I'm gonna keep scrolling. I'm hoping by any shadow of the doubt that it will pop up. I cannot remember what it was. It was a really, really, really good movie, and that's what's kind of perturbing me. Is oh, one thing I wish he would take his. That poor dog sits out in that room by itself, barking, when it should be taken in and loved on. And it's driving me bananas. Or I didn't realize how long this list is. I'll spend half the live stream trying to find it because it's now bothering me. Yes, Boggs. Ju-on and Ringu was totally better than the American versions. What American version of any film is usually better? I don't mean to be ugly, but we kind of dumb down stuff and what's even worse, I can't think of the premise of the film good enough to try to Google it. Did any of you guys see Annihilation? It's a 2018 with Natalie Portman. Woo! I don't think I've seen that movie. Hmm. I need, okay. I need to try that one. Again, guys, I'm sorry I'm sitting here just looking up this film, but it's really, really bothering me. Because that's something that bothers me when I can remember a movie, but the name suddenly just went. And what's bad is in the past I could have asked Voldemort what. I'm gonna just type in Japanese horror prime and see what pops up because I have a funny feeling I'm still not gonna get it. Yeah, it's immediately. I typed in Japanese horror film, and I'm getting American films. Has anybody seen Train to Busan? I have not seen it. I don't think. Yeah, I don't seen that one. Um, the description of the film is apparently like there's this curse, which I mean it's a Japanese film. It's a curse. The movie opens up with like this investigator goes to this house, and oh, Train to Busan's good. I haven't seen it yet. Voldemort told me to watch it, and I was like, nah, not gonna watch it. Yes, I hate when I have an idea in my head and I can't remember it, and it will kill me. I will literally just wig out. But I don't know how it is this camera crew goes and records, and next thing you know, everybody starts dying. Like this little girl, she disappears. Night out rum. Um, oh my gosh, I can't even think of the premise of the film. This is upsetting me. Because it was so good. Like, there's no reason for me to have forgotten it. I finally got to see the other day. It's on Netflix. It's like the Japanese version of Hunger Games. I totally spaced on the name of that one too. And yes, I agree, Boggs. I totally agree. I wish there was like a watch list. Like I've watched stuff and it tells me like, hey, you watched this. Good for you. And I don't remember the year. Yes, Battle Royale. I finally got to see that one. I watched it with a complete jerk that made fun of the entire movie, and I actually liked it. It's on. No, the movie I'm trying to figure out is on Amazon Prime, and I'm thinking it was either made in 2016 or 2019. Don't quote me at that. So I guess what I'm going to do is open up Google and type in Japanese horror movies. Hold on a second. My internet's really laggy today. Yes. Let's see. Is that it? Is that the movie I'm looking for? Hold on a second. We may have found it. No. Wait a minute. It looks like the movie. Hold on. Like I said, my internet's like, no. Of course, immediately you type in Japanese and get Battle Royale, Train to Busan. Audition. I only got to see part of that movie, and it haunts me. Oh, there it is. Tetsu, the Iron Man, 89. I'm gonna have to try that one. Kaiden. Some of these are interesting. I would like to watch these. By looking this up, I will find 100 new movies. Um, yes, I found it. I found it. I found it. I found it. It was made in 2005, so I was way off. It's called Norai the Curse. I knew it was the curse of something. Um, but Norai the Curse. It got an 8 out of 10, and you can watch it on Prime. But it's like a paranormal journalist named Kobayashi goes missing shortly after completing a documentary. So this is sort of like a found footage film, but I think Kevin just blew himself up. Um, It's not on Hulu. Norai the Curse. Spelling? It is, okay, Norai is Noroi. And then you have like the, whatever. What happened? Why did my internet just poop out? And it's then the curse. Um, Blair Witch, I actually like the Blair Witch. Oh, night, Leon. But I'm glad you stopped by. Thank you. Because I'm probably not gonna live stream real long tonight. Maybe an hour and 30 minutes and go on. But it was really good. It had haunting imagery. Uh, I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it feels like a found footage film. It keeps your attention. One thing I loved about it was the subtitles did not roll so fast that I could not keep up with the movie. So the subtitles were very slower, so I never got pulled out of the film. And that was something I really enjoyed. Hold on a sec. I'll type it in. Hold on. I'll type it in. Let me make sure I spell it right, because that'll be the next one. And I may not even be pronouncing this right. Like I said, Voldemort pronounced it, so it's probably plausible it's not. I'm not pronouncing it right now. There we go. No. Hold on a second. There's a smudge on my screen here. Nendoy. You know, you're probably right. I like I said, I'm probably completely mispronouncing it. I'm not even gonna lie. The person who pronounced it to me is a complete blibberer, so it's legitly plausible that I'm not pronouncing it right. So, but I'm just gonna be honest with you. It was made in 2005. It's an hour and 55 minutes long. IMDb gave it 7 out of 10, and Google users gave it 89%. Oh, it was made August 20th, so close to my birthday. I'm trying to think. I love that it felt like a found footage film. So getting from that to, I'm gonna go into it. Daniel brought up the Blair Witch. I legitly love the Blair Witch. I'm not talking about the second one. I'm talking about the first one. I love the Blair Witch. Oh. Like, the first one's the best. I love the Blair Witch. Even to this day, I will still, I still love it. I still love the Blair Witch. Even the ending when she's running through the house screaming. When I first seen it, I was a kid. I was a kid. And I didn't know really what to make of it. I mean, when I was a kid, I watched movies to be entertained. And so having to think, it ruined it for me. So, when I watched it, I was told it was real. I was told it was straight up Blair Witch was real. So, you've never really? You totally need to watch it. I'm gonna shut my mouth. I am not even going to give anything away. All I'm gonna say is when I watched it, when it came out, Yeah, I'm just not gonna say nothing anymore because I'm afraid that I'm. Oh man, I can't believe you've not seen it, man. There's never seen Harry Potter. I, f- I feel so sad for some of these people. What do you think about their movies? Mo- um, what do you. Quick, I can't read the chat. Stop for a second. What do you think about their move to make all new Resident Evil? Supposedly, this team wants to stay true to the games and likely end up being. Oh. Okay, there's so much to address in this chat. I don't know what I think about them remaking Resident Evil. The first ones, I'm going to straight up. When I first watched the Resident Evil movies, I had never played the game, or this is going to sound so bad, I had never heard of the game. So when I watched the movies, I just straight up watched them as movies. But it wasn't until Voldemort explained to me that there was a video game franchise and that if you played the video game, you wouldn't like the movies. I didn't believe him until I played the video games and then I could straight up see why nobody likes the movies. Remaking it, I'm genuinely concerned about that. I don't know what to think about that. And NC-17, if they do it that way, then the audience that they're going to want to trigger is not going to be able to watch it. So I don't know. Evil, I can't believe your mom even being oh, I get it. Your mom didn't let you watch it because it said Blair Witch. It had to do with a witch. I was lucky. My parents are religious, but they weren't like stick in the mud. Like, while a lot of people are like freaking out about Harry Potter, like, yo, you shouldn't read the books, you shouldn't watch the movies, it's sorcery. My parents were like, well, let's just give it a chance. If it gets into sorcery or like straight up evil, then we'll turn it off. Because I was a kid. I mean, when the Blair Witch came out, I was a kid, and when Harry Potter came out, I was a young kid. So I could see why my parents were like, well, we'll give it a chance. And they did. So I love the Harry Potter franchise. I love the Blair Witch, the first one. So I played one of the Silent Hills. I played the second one. The second one and the it was a remake version of I forgot what it was called. I played Silent Hill. I actually like the Silent Hill games. If I haven't played them, I've watched them played. So um yes, video game movies end up being duds and they ruin the feel of the franchise. Yes, the Resident Evil games do blow the movies away. I mean, I straight up didn't know the difference because when I watched the movies, I hadn't played the games. But after playing the games, I completely understand why people who have played the game, seen the movies, went and was very upset about it. Um, I do believe Silent Hill is. I mean, I've the first time I seen the walkthrough for one of them, I straight up had nightmares from it. So really, religious parents thought that Pokemon was satanic. Man, these. I'm gonna stay off of it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stay off of it. I agree, Daniel. Daniel, I probably wouldn't have high hopes for it either. I mean, every time they make it from a video game to a movie, it's sad and pathetic. Uh, I don't know. I don't know honestly what to say. I hate every time I hear about it. It's like the Silent Hill movie. I, of course, seen the Silent Hill movie before I seen the game. So, I don't know. Really don't know. Hmm. Yeah, it would upset me too. They seem to always ruin stuff when they remake it from something into a movie. It's a mess. Like, I'm still on the fence about the Stan remake because every time they take a Stephen King book and turn it into a movie, it's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm just thinking of all the movies that they've made for Stephen King, and most of the time it doesn't do it justice. I didn't think about that. Yeah, I agree. Hollywood has no originality anymore. We're remaking stuff, and we don't even pick really good actors and actresses to be in these films. Like right now, the only hope I have for The Stand is the fact that Alexander Skarsgård is going to play Flag. Um, yes, Daniel, I totally understand what you're saying. The fact that someone said Pokemon is satanic is straight up stupid, and I don't mean to be ugly, but it is. Really? Netflix is? Netflix does have a lot of good content, especially when they do some of their original stuff. I'll give it a shot. I mean, that's about the only thing I can say is I try to keep an open mind and give things shots. That's the only thing I can say is I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Same with The Stand. I'll give it a shot. Have any of you guys? I know this is gonna sound really, but we're all about the same generation here. Um, Netflix is getting charged for a crime. What crime? Yeah, I understand that evil. For me, I can totally say this. I grew up with the original Ghostbusters. And when they announced that they were remaking it, before they even told me how they were remaking it, I straight up said, no, I don't want it remade. I like it the way it is. They are great. Don't mess with it. And then when I found out that they were going to do, I heard about that show. I was wondering if that's what you were talking about. I didn't know. But when I found out that they were doing the Ghostbusters with all women, I didn't say anything at first. Yeah, the cute, yeah, that documentary, yeah. Um and in my mind I was thinking, well, you know what they might be doing is these might be like the daughters of the original Ghostbusters. And I'm like, heck, that might be interesting, kind of adding in the old with the new. Bringing old school Ghostbusters with a younger audience, but you're combining both audiences, old and new, is what I guess I'm trying to get at. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll see, we'll give it a shot. And then through the months up till its release, they kept bringing up this and that, who they got to play in it, how the story plot was going to go. They got Chris Hemsworth in it. And by the time they got done, I was like, this looks so stupid. And I'm a woman. I guess I can say that without getting in trouble. I thought it would look so dumb. And the fact that they stood up there screaming about everybody's being sexist, I just thought was even stupider. because people don't want to watch your film has nothing to do with your sex. Like if you're a girl or a boy, it's just the fact that it looks like it stinks. Okay. Like when I found out that they did the Doom movie, not the one with Carl Urban and The Rock, but like for a girl, they replaced Doom guy with a girl that looks like if the wind blew, she'd just blow away. And I went to watch, I think the first 15 minutes of that film, and I was like, nope, not watching this. Really? I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. Um, wait, wait, what on what evil? Oh, did you guys not hear? You guys didn't hear about it? Yay! I have some. This is gonna be fun because I can totally talk about it because I'm a girl and I thought it looks freaking stupid. Um, I've played Doom. I've played. I think I've played them all. I think I have. And I just so happened to find out that they were making a Doom movie. Now, there's an older one with Carl Urban and The Rock. And I'm going to be honest with you, it gets a lot of hate. I really like the movie. I do. There's a lot of inconsistencies and some mess ups, but I really think Carl Urban and The Rock did such a good job that it should be hated on. The best I can tell you is I'm not going to review the older Doom movie, but go to Civvy11. He does a review of it, and it is stinking hilarious. I mean, it's wonderful. Um, but anyway, they announced that they were going to do a Doom movie. Everybody got all excited, all the Doom fans. Ooh. And then they showed a picture of this, like, I'm gonna say she looks like she's like 5'3", and like Skeletor. I mean, just skin and bones. And okay, I'll click it here in a second. Um and then she's posing and she's like flipping people off, saying, F Doom guy, a girl can do it better. And she was like flipping off fans, saying that that this movie was going to be good, and everybody was just being sexist and stuff like that. And again, I went to watch the film. I got 15 minutes of the film, and I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. I couldn't. It was bad. It has nothing to do if you're a woman. It has nothing to do if you're a man. It was stinking bad. Bad, 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 bad. I didn't finish watching it. I don't know if it got better or if it got worse. It was bad, and I turned it off. And it was bad. It was bad. I think it's on Netflix. I think you can watch it on Netflix. But let me click on this. There's 2 links I haven't clicked on yet. Let me see what this one is. Resident Evil reboot, movie cast and 90s setting announced. Okay. Let me scroll down. Constantine Film has reviewed the core cast for its Resident Evil reboot, including Kaya and Robbie. I have never heard of either one of those actors. Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, I've never seen that one. As Claire Redfield and Chris Redfield. Well, where's Leon? Leon's one of my favies. Oh crap! Stop. as Jill Valentine. I don't know any of these names. I probably Ant-Man. But see, a lot of these movies I haven't seen. I feel stupid now. Tom Hopper, Umbrella Academy as Albert Wesker. Who the zombie? Well, now I have to look up. I have to look up who's playing Leon, because so many times when people play Leon, it's bad. Let's see. What's the name? And I totally mispronounced it, and I have it right in front of me to say to. What? Okay, we all know what Leon looks like, right? The person that they got to play Leon looks nothing like Leon. I'm just going to stop right there. I'm not going to read anymore. I don't even know if I even want to give it a shot. I know that sounds bad. Let me go back to the live stream, because you guys are probably posting stuff and I haven't. Oh, I think I've seen the new, I've missed a lot of the chat that's just rolling up. You know, Boggs, that is awesome that you wrote that. I love Carl Urban. He is one of my favorite actors. I thought was great as McCoy. Have any of you seen The Boys? The Boys. It's on Amazon. It's basically like anti-superheroes type of attitude, and I love it. Good, Leon's your favorite too. That makes me feel. Yeah, I know Johnny Depp got removed because of that problem with his ex-wife. I've seen the first season, but I have not seen the second season. So I need to watch it. But the thing is, I'm not going to watch it in front of my kids, because it's pretty. It's I love the first season. The first season was great. It had me just anticipating. Now, a fun fact, if you don't know this, did you know? Yes, there's blood and guts in it. Did you know that the writer of The Boys is the original creator of Supernatural? Let that marinate for a sec. I'm a big fan of Supernatural. Eric Kripke is the original person who started Supernatural. He left after season 5, which I hate to say it, you can kind of tell. And he wrote The Boys, and it's his little Yes, Daniel. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Okay, I will still be here for a little while longer. How funny. I don't like Amber Heard. This is the predicament I have. I do not like her. I kind of didn't like her before the Johnny Depp problem. But then her saying that he abused her when she was abusing him upsets me, because I am a big Johnny Depp fan. I don't much care for her. In fact, I won't watch Aquaman because of her. And I just found out that she's playing one of the characters in The Stand. So I'm like, I don't even know if I want to see this. I don't even know if Alexander Skarsgård can fix this for me. See him? Yes, Amber Heard is a liar. Yeah, they have posts where like she like gave him black eye, and like Johnny Depp had stopped drinking a long time ago and started drinking because she was abusing him, and she like would take pictures of him passed out and would like drop ice cream on him, so it looked like he was just literally disgusting and drunk all the time. She's just one of those people that I can't stand. And I don't care that if I am a woman, I'm not going to stand with her. And it's not because I just like Johnny Depp. So you you met him? Like it like face to face met him? Yeah, she is just pure evil. And yes, she is a psycho. He was done very horribly by her. And I don't know. I'm just gonna get out of it because I'm sure if any women watch this, they're gonna be like, "How dare you not back us women?" I back women if they deserve it. I'll back a guy if he deserves it. It doesn't really matter to me. She reminds me of a Psycho X, only in girl form. For me, I mean, I'm trying to think. I know I was talking about stuff in my brain. Just Supernatural. I love Supernatural. I don't know if any of you watch. I don't. Have any of you guys watched Supernatural? Yes, maybe my ex would leave me alone if he could find somebody just like himself. Um, he was in the news for like the Pirates of the Caribbean and a lot of acting things. The only thing is, I do wish, and I know this is gonna be, hopefully, doesn't offend people. I do wish that Johnny Depp would kind of break away from all of the Tim Burton projects and kind of branch out into other stuff because I love him in the Tim Burton projects, but some of them are really not that good. Like Willy Wonka and the chocolate, or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, or whatever. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great either. It's really weird, and that's saying a lot from the original movie too. Um, I like Johnny Depp. I mean, he's done a lot of movies in his time that's really good, and then the I don't know. Just gonna get off. I'm getting tired, so my stamina's going from woo to eh. So it's probably good I didn't do a music review tonight, because I would have lost it halfway through. Um, I don't know, guys. I am getting tired. That's awesome. That is awesome, Boggs. Like, very few people can, like, say that. It looked like somebody pulled in my driveway. Yes, the original was better than the remake. I'm not totally saying that. I'm not saying that Charlie and the Chocolate Factory was better than Willy Wonka. Uh-uh. It does make me want chocolate, though. It makes me want a lot of chocolate. But it is way too late to have some chocolate tonight. I'm trying to think. I can't think of any other movies right now to think about. But it gives me some ideas for actual sit-down movie reviews. So, did you see it too? It looked like somebody pulled in my driveway. Which legitimately freaked me out because Voldemort's off on Fridays. And today's Thursday. So it legitimately freaked me out. I expect that one of these days. I'm going to be really flat out be honest with you guys. I expect one of these days to be live streaming outside and Voldemort just pop up and be watching me. I really do. Yes, the remake was very awkward. It literally, it was very awkward and it was very cringy. It was very cringy. I'm one of those people when I watch something, I cringe for the characters, and I cringe so hard I almost die for them. I'm just like, and so I can't. I do need to get some security cameras because my mom actually leaves her bathroom window open because her bathroom window is like right there, so she can hear me if something goes down. But I've had some worries. I'm straight up not gonna lie. I've had some worries about being outside by myself. Because like last night I was live streaming, and I promise it sounded like somebody was out here, and I'm not talking about Kevin next door. Um, and I felt like somebody was out here, so I don't know. I straight up do worry about it sometimes, so I probably do need to get some security cameras. I guess with one of my paychecks coming in, I'll do that. I still think I need a taser. I really do. Everybody's told me I can't have one. I guess they legitimately are afraid I'm going to kill someone. It started in the live stream. I started hearing like rustling and strange noises. Like the noises over here, I pretty much knew that was Kevin, but there were some noises over here that sounded really off. And see, I have a driveway over here. I have like a driveway right over here, like in the front of the house for this house, and then we have a side driveway for our extra building. So over here, I heard so many noises, and when I stopped the live stream and was picking up all my equipment to take inside because I don't want, maybe somebody to rob me in the middle of the night. And the whole time, okay, well, good, in rare circumstances. The whole time I was cleaning up, I felt like I heard some noises like right in front of the porch, like somebody was there. So I guess it's one of my biggest fears is just to be live streaming and straight up him show up. I've been scared of that for a while. I don't think he will because I have a PFA on him, but I straight up get worried just seeing him. And I think you guys can guess why I get worried to see him without me just blurting it out and getting into trouble, because I'm not mistaken, his attorney watches all of my videos. I'm so glad that my ex has this much money to pay an attorney to just investigate the snot out of me. I'm thoroughly shocked that he has this much money when he said he was so broke and poor. But anyway, gonna get off that chestnut. But I have a lot of phobias. Being attacked is one of them. Which today, speaking of which, I guess I could go tell you guys, I was working my job, and I got called up to the 3rd floor. And I go in there and I'm in a room, and I'm picking up some stuff and wiping out some stuff, and I'm bent over and my back is to the door, so I'm like my butt's up in the air, and this guy comes to the door. Yeah, he's not broke. He's not broke. From what I understand, the cheapest you can get an attorney for is $2,000. That's the cheapest, and that's for an attorney that is not professional. What's a Muppet's favorite shape? I'm scared. I shouldn't even ask what it is. I'm scared to death. So no, I don't. I keep getting told that he's broke and he doesn't care for me and the kids, so he doesn't feel like he needs to pay. But yet his attorney stands up there and says that he's the best dad in the world. Meanwhile, he's going around saying how much he hates us and such. So yeah, it sounds like the best dad in the world, but whatever. But yeah, I got up to the 3rd floor. I go into the room and I'm trying to fix some stuff in the room, and I have my back to the door, and this guy knocks. Well, he doesn't even knock. Like, usually when you go into the room, if somebody needs you and you're in the room, they knock and say, Anyway, I thought you were gonna say manana. It's like, please don't. I get stuck in my head. That one, the manana and the Erganisisbergen, Eric here, bork, 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 that gets stuck in my head. Um, and then, like I said, I have my back to the door, my butt's up in the air, and all of a sudden I hear, "Excuse me," and I quite literally died because he's standing in the door. I couldn't get past him if I wanted to. I'm literally just stuck. So if he decides he wants to go nuts or attack me, I'm stuck. And he starts asking me questions. I'm like, you really need to call the office and ask them. I'm that's not my area. He left the room, and I go to the next room, and there he is again, blocking the way for me to get out the door, saying, at first he was like, ahem. Again, I turn around, I'm scared to death because he's blocking my way to get away from him. And he's like, can I smoke up here? And I'm like, no, you can't smoke up here. It's a $250 fine if you smoke up here. And he leaves again. I go to the next room. He is again in the doorway blocking my exit and starts asking me really personal questions like, what's my name? How old was I? What time I got off of work? Was I single? And just the vibe he gave was so creepy that I looked at him and I grabbed, luckily had my phone with me. And I said, sir, I'm going to be honest with you. If I don't get my job done, I'm going to get fired. And so he left. I got somebody else and said, look, we're going to have to start, not separating when we do our job. But that was quite by far this one of the scariest things recently that happened. So, like I said, my nerves are already kind of on edge. So, I am just glad it's really quiet. The neighbors next door aren't out bugging. There's no weird cat dog sounds or moo cows. But I think my energy drink's wearing off. I just totally blanked. I'm sorry, guys. I'm starting to get tired. Kevin the Cowman. Yes, he really is. Yeah, I'm getting tired, guys. I think we're fixing to call this a night. We've went for what, an hour, and that can't be right because we started at 7:30. 8:30 would have been an hour. It would be hour and 38 minutes. I think is what we've done. The timestamp's off on that thing. I don't like creeps either. I'm gonna check them out. I'm gonna check out both of them. I think Troll Hunter is on Netflix. I think. Some of these comments are getting held back, and I'm not really sure why, because there's nothing wrong with them. I don't know. Oh my gosh. And then the live stream for tomorrow night, if you guys are all here, Daniel, go ahead and tell us about, not tonight, but tomorrow night, tell us about the guy that broke into your house. Tomorrow night, what we'll do is what we'll talk about is scary real life things that have happened to all of us in the chat tomorrow night, and we'll talk about stories. We'll do some stories, and then maybe we'll also talk about some more movies. So I'm gonna probably start getting to the point where we're gonna call this a night. I don't know. I can't think of anything, guys. Like I said, I'm gonna go ahead. I will remind you. I'm gonna try to remember the scariest. We're gonna talk about scary, creepy things that have happened to us, whether it's a ghost story or like a real life stalker, and we'll talk about a lot of things tomorrow. Well, tomorrow night's gonna be horror again, so I'm hoping you know, I don't know. Like I said, I'm so tired that my brain's just like done like chicken, Lily. Shush. So I'm gonna get off here, guys. I'm not gonna be long-winded. I love you guys. I love the fact that you guys show up and you're such awesome support and you make the chat so much fun. I have to immediately thank you guys for getting in the chat and talking. I love you. I will see you. I hope you guys rest well. Stay safe tomorrow when you start your new day. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow in the live stream again. So bring on your A game. Bring on the funnies. Bring on the scary. Bring on the stories. And we will have a good night. So I love you. Sweet dreams. And I'll see you tomorrow night at 7:30 p.m. Bye. Let's see if I can reach up and... Freebird!